What's up, guys? This is Nay coming to you today with a rant recap and review about American Horror Story Season 7, Episode 1. The show opens up with the election, okay, and it's showing the different spectrums of people reactions, right? You got Lobster Boy, i.e. Kai, the blue-haired villain of the show, or at least he's painted out to be the villain of the show, that is humping the TV because he's so excited that President Trump won. And then you got the other side of the spectrum where you have the woman, Sarah Paulson's character. What's her name? Is it Emma? I think it's Emma. She's having a nervous breakdown because she's like, I can't believe that this man has won. The fact that President Trump has won, all her phobias are resurfacing, child. She got a ton of things. So what we're going to do right quick is we're going to talk about Kai, okay? Kai, the blue-haired maniac that want to sleep with his sister, that petitions the court so that he can get a Jewish facility burned down, throws pee and coffee at people, and then puts Doritos on his face. Or Cheetos on his face, trying to imitate his president. Okay? He's crazy. There's something wrong with him. He's crazy. That's not your friend. And she old closeted homosexual that got her own situations, and I call her closeted homosexual because the girl said, she was like, I wrote a letter to Paula Abdul, and the boy found it, and he spread it to everybody. And the guy was like, her brother was like, are you gay? Well, he didn't say it quite that nice, but are you gay? And the story moved on. And I'm saying they're going to have a whole lot of gay innuendos here because you know Ryan Murphy is a gay man. Trump wins the election. Oh, their housekeeper / nanny, they was like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Oh, I'm getting out of here. What you're not going to do is deport me without my permission. If I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave on my own terms. That's what you're going to do. So, you know, I forget her name, Estella, or whatever her name, whoever her name, Maria, I don't know what her name is, but she said, I'm getting out of here. I ain't got time to be waiting on Trump to be knocking on my door, him and his, you know, at the INS. I ain't got time for it, and his task force. It moves on to where, what's his name? The maniac, Kai, petitions the court to say, hey, look, you know, what we need to do is we need to put fear in people's hearts. We need to, you know, basically the purge notion. Remember the movie The Purge, where, you know, you just let people just run free and do whatever it is they want to do. So Kai was totally for, hey, let's just let these people just run wild, do whatever they want to do. And then that way, eventually, once they scared and everything burnt up and, you know, and there's nothing left but dust, then they'll come to the police, and then they don't have no choice but to listen to them. And the man, I think the city official, who's also friends with Sarah Paulson and her lesbian lover, if I didn't mention it, chat. Oh, Sarah Paulson, she got her old girlfriend in this episode now. Oh, wait a minute, no, this is the second time, was I thinking, what was that? Murder House? Was it Murder House or was it Asylum that she had a lesbian lover? Anyway, y'all know she a gay lady for real. You know she married to the grandmother from 2.5 Men. Yeah, she married to that lady. So anyway, yeah, he petitions the court, you know, and the city official like, man, is you crazy? Because the maniac was like, look, let's just burn down the Jewish facility. I don't know what the problem is. Just get rid of the Jewish facility. The city official said, please get out of here. Go about your business. Get out of here. So, you know, Bluehead turned around and said, it ain't nothing worse than a humiliated man. Something like that. But that's facts, y'all. That is friggin' facts. I don't care what color you are. I don't care who you support. I don't care where you live. If you live on the sleep, I don't care if you got dog doodle on your face, whatever it is. It ain't nothing worse than a humiliated man. Because, you know, I ain't got time to be playing with no man in his pride. I ain't got time for it because, you know. Anyway, I'm going to tell you why later on. Moving on. The lady, Sarah Paulson, her character, why do I want to call her Emma? Her character visits her But at any rate, the doctor was like, look, I'm about to prescribe you some medication because Sarah Paulson, Emma, was started saying, look, ever since Trump then won, yeah, I'm starting to have all these phobias coming back. I can't deal with the clowns and hoes and what's that, blood flying in there. Now, y'all, clowns is not my problem. That's my girlfriend problem, right? Or that's my wife problem. That's not my problem. That's not my issue. My issue is hoes. I don't know about y'all, but seeing them hoes be messing with your girl brain, man. I don't know if I'm be able to sleep tonight messing around with them hoes. Them hoes be messing. Sarah Paulson hooks up with her wife. I think the wife, what is the wife? The wife's name is Ivy, right? So Ivy is like, look, me and you got some problems going on. Look, it's bad enough that you got all these, other issues going on that I said I would work with. But look, man, you ain't had sexy time in a while. What's going on, lady? Last time I had, what's going on? We need some time for us. We need some sexy time. We need to, And they say, look, Estella, she quit, so we need to get us a new babysitter or a new nanny or whatever they, rich folk call it. Because, I don't know nothing about, no nanny, no babysitters. All I know, I'm the oldest. I was the babysitter. I was the nanny, so I don't. I don't know nothing about that. They get them on no nanny, but we want to expound on that later. So when they're talking, they're walking down the street. When they're talking, oh, blue-haired maniac, throw some coffee on him. I said, what's wrong with this fool? What is wrong with him? So he threw the coffee on him. He pretended like it was a mistake, and for real, it wasn't no mistake. I'm thinking to myself, now, see, I don't know if everything, it's either one or the other. It's either everything is coincidental or there's a much deeper aspect to this. Because he's a Trump supporter. And we all know that Trump is trying to get rid of the laws that have been put in place to protect the gay. Therapist, child, she went to the Safeway. Or the Friendly Mart, or whatever they call it in rich people land. I don't know what they call it over there in rich people land. But anyway, she went over there. Child, she had a nervous breakdown. And it was like clowns everywhere. They were screwing in the supermarket. And guess who was in there, y'all? Chaz Bono. I didn't even recognize him. Like, I was like, oh, Chaz. Hey, is she really seeing the clowns? Or is she imagining everything? Like, what's going on? Are you back to that BS again? Like, later on, don't you know Lobster Boy, blue hair, put some pee in a condom, okay? Pee in a condom. I don't know how he did that. Is that possible, man? Anyway, he's that possible. Bow, right against some Spanish people or some Latinos. I said, ooh. This ninja crazy. He's crazy. He is pretty out of his mind. Later on, the couple, Ivy and Sarah Paulson, Emma. I'm sorry, I got to get used to calling her Emma or whatever her name is. I like to call her Sarah Paulson. But they go out on a date. And while they on a date, the babysitter, who is Winter, because they hired Winter, child. How did that happen? That's why I'm like, is this coincidence? How did Winter end up, Animaniac's sister, end up being the babysitter? Child, she's another maniac. I told you, she's old, closeted, homosexual. But she ends up being at the house with the little boy. I forget the little boy's name, who has a fetish with clowns or fascination with clowns. I don't know. He under the covers like he looking at Girly Magazine, and for real, he looking at Twisty the Clown. Anyway, that little boy got a fascination with clowns. Instead of him doing, crazy things under the covers that little nasty little boys do, that little mother sucker is looking at clowns. The little girl Winter, while she's babysitting the little boy, introduces him to something called the dark web, right? So she wants the little boy to get accustomed to seeing dark, crazy, brutal, heinous, murdering crime scenes. I don't know what's going on with the little girl. Like I said, the sister, what's her name? Winter, she got her own issues. She got her own problems going on, like her brother. But the crazy thing about it is, the brother is a Trump supporter, but the sister is a Hillary. This is a political thing. I ain't got time for all that. This is peace and blessings here. I don't have time to be having, them Trump supporters over here trying to fight. I am the wife of a nurse. That's why you see the Nurse Gang. And if any of you guys interested in this t-shirt, the girl Winter was babysitting the little boy. What happened was I don't know what you call the insane clown posse came over to the next door neighbor. The next door neighbor was the public official that rejected blue hair, Evan Peters. Remember when he said, what you don't do is humiliate a man. That's what you need to be afraid of. You need to be afraid of humiliating a man. Oh, child, the clown posse came back. Now, I don't know if Evan Peters was one of them clowns. I don't know. It's just real coincidental that he got them paws put on him. And then, child, the police wrote it off as a murder-suicide. I said, what? Child. I like the characters. I'm very interested in it. Like I said, Ryan Murphy never disappoints. The only thing about it, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, that kind of makes me is that whole thing, man. Them whole I'm itching that. So, I'm gonna see. But if I can't do it, then I'll probably get my wife to do it.